welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with a sneak peek unboxing from Diamond Art Studio UK. Thanks to Diamond Art Studio UK for sending this over. I am so looking forward to opening this up to share with you all today. It is a diamond painting kit as part of their new releases coming out this upcoming Monday, October 21st, and it's going to have a lot of colors. And if you've seen videos on my channel from this shop, you may have a guess as to who this artist may be. It's one of the most popular ones that this shop has, and oh my gosh, this kit is also enormous, so I'm excited to open this up and share it with you all. Now, Diamond Art Studio UK is obviously based in the UK, but they do ship internationally, and I've always had everything arrive really safely where I live here in the US. And it's even like, it's packaged really nicely too. It feels like you're unwrapping a gift. So there's always the purple ribbon on the top. Here is their business card, Diamond Art Studio. And I find that Facebook is one of the best ways to stay up to date with the latest announcements and whatnot. Like, for example, information about what releases are happening. Now, they did let me know I could go ahead and put this up, and that you guys here on my channel will actually be seeing this before they do their official preview on their Facebook. So thank you for that. This box is also, I can feel it's heavy. And by the way, I also do now have a discount code. It is, as of the time of this filming, it's not an affiliate code. It may possibly be in the future, and I'll be sure to update my description box to reflect that if that's the case. But especially for my fellow US residents that are regularly asking, do I know of a discount code to save a little bit, because that international shipping can get a little high. I do now have a 10% off code that you can use. Like I said, not currently an affiliate code, but it's Washi10. And I'll pop it up on the screen. And this is applicable for kits. They aren't able to apply it to accessories because those are, it's like a partnership, like a collab thing that they do. But for kits, that could still save you a good amount. So wanted to make sure I shared that with you all as well. Now here's their box, lots of purple, kind of their signature color here. There's their website and their socials. Here's some instructions about how to diamond paint. I will have there's more information about the kit. I'll have a diamond painting for beginners video linked in the description box. Now, let me see if I can show you. Do you want to see what this original artwork is? I'll get you a better look at it once we're inside, but do you maybe recognize this particular art style? All the rainbows, super, super, super colorful. This artist is Helkoryo. The name of this piece is Rainbow Fields, and we're gonna look at how many colors this has. I don't remember exactly how many, but it's one of their max color kits, and it is on the larger side too. So let's go ahead and open this up, hopefully without ripping the box. Now, I did complete a max color Helkoryo kit from Diamond Art Studio UK. It was actually my very first kit that I worked on from them, and I think it's been just over a year now. So I'll have that linked below if you want to see my videos on that, including tips that I share about how to work on a kit of that size and scope. But I've actually been wondering, like, do I want to work on another max color Helkoryo kit here in the future? So we'll see. Maybe this one will be the one. Okay, this is huge. We're still going. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have some sticker labels. Let me make some space. A ton of rainbowy drills. I want to get you a look at this canvas. Hold on. We're going to roll it backwards to help it lay flat. Oh, that is stunning. Oh my gosh, look at those bright colors. All right, so with a canvas like this, which is kind of the short lint, soft lint canvas, you're not going to damage it at all by rolling it backwards. Same with the poured glue that's on the canvas. This is just going to help it lay flat a little more quickly and easily. So just kind of going each way because that'll be easier. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is a big one. This is huge. So the size point on this is 70 by 105 centimeters. So we are talking big, 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 big. And oh my gosh, I love all of the rainbow goodness. I'm just kind of moving it so you could see a good part of the canvas. And in just a minute, I am going to put a picture on the screen where you can see the whole thing in frame. Or actually, I'll zoom you out. Hold on one second though. There you go. So now you can see the whole canvas in frame. It is big and gorgeous and glorious. This is so pretty. So if you like all things rainbows, Helkoryo's kits are definitely it for you. And they just are so spectacular to work on. I love them so much. So let me show you what Diamond Art Studio UK includes. Now, you might have noticed, maybe, and all of that, there's not a toolkit in here. That's because their toolkits are optional and I always forego them because I have plenty. I don't need to add more waste, and I really do appreciate that they offer that option so that we can minimize waste. They do also include, you can't ask for one to be included though, if you would like. They have these sticker sheets with these pre-cut sticker labels with all of our symbols for all of our colors. 192, there's our magic number. This kit has 192 colors. Oh my gosh. So the kit that I worked on from them before that was by this artist was called Outside the Sweet Shop. I think it had 197 colors, and so very colorful, and they really did listen to a lot of the feedback that I shared with that kit. Like there were some symbols that were a little bit similar and whatnot, and that's one of the things I actually really do enjoy about Diamond Art Studio UK is that they're very customer centric and are really receptive to feedback, and that is something that I feel like is one of the biggest priorities I have when it comes to diamond painting companies. So if you're looking at kind of like all of these colors and thinking, how in the world do I navigate 192 colors? I will point you back to, I believe I did a video that was specifically dedicated just to kitting up Outside the Sweet Shop. And I try to talk a lot about my approach to kitting it up, how I organize the symbols in such a way that it made finding these symbols, like when I'm looking at the canvas, find a symbol and go, oh my gosh, like how do I scroll through 192 colors to find that exact symbol? It made it a little easier. You know, grouping things was really the key. You could either group things by symbol type, like all the letters are together, all the numbers together, all the, I don't know, math symbols together and so on. Or you could do it strictly by color, which I think I had kind of experimented with, like let's do all the reds going into all the oranges. And for a rainbow kit like this, I feel like that worked well because often on the canvas, color families would be grouped together for sake of shading. And so I did like that approach. This is all a sticker sheet. This is the original artwork. Get you that better look at that original artwork. It's just so pretty. Very Helkoryo. Again, name of this one is Rainbow Fields. And then let me take you on a bit of a tour of the canvas itself. So we do have their branding up there at the top of Diamond Art Studio UK. Then if we're looking at the sides of the canvas, over here we have this schematic. It has the size and the model number. Again, this is 70 by 105. It's quite large. The back is this soft lint canvas, and it uses poured glue. This plastic cover is really thin, but it didn't really like create any problems for me last time at all. I'm not terribly fussy about how thick the plastic cover is, but I just want to mention there is a legend on either side, but I am going to strongly recommend that if you're working on this kit, or a max color count kit, and it's this big, don't just restrain yourself to having to refer to the legend every time, because imagine you're working in the middle of the canvas, maybe there's a lot of confetti, and every single time you're looking for a color, you're having to pull your canvas over to look at the legend. I definitely suggest making use of the sticker labels that came with this kit. I think that'll save you a lot of time and work. Down here we have their socials. Again, Facebook I have found to just be so helpful to follow them on. It's where they tend to post things like sneak previews, the latest updates, and it's just a nice way to kind of stay in touch with what their shop is doing. There is their website. And then of course this is legally licensed. This is by Helkoryo. And so licensing, what this means is that Diamond Art Studio UK has both gotten the permission of Helkoryo and is compensating this artist for the use of this artwork as a diamond painting. So I'm all about that. Now let me show you up close, and you can see that this really is incredibly confetti heavy. When we're looking at a field of flowers, this is not surprising to me. Landscapes, florals in general, that is something that is, in my opinion, just by nature going to be very confetti heavy. Confetti is when you have a lot of color changes in a small area, so you'll be changing out the color in your tray more often, and doing more single placing. So this is going to be, over here, there was really a ton, these flowers over here, just oodles and oodles of confetti. So yeah, you're gonna be single placing, changing out that color in your tray quite often. But high color count kit in Helkoryo's artwork tends to have a really like fun effect, and it tends to match the vibe of the artwork pretty well in my opinion. I do see some areas of what I would probably, yeah, like up here, there is some actual color blocking in the sky. Like up here, this is a great example of color blocking. Color blocking is where you have a bunch of the same color in a small area. You can grab your multiplacer and just zip right through that yellow color. So there are chunks of, you know, color blocking here in bits of the sky. And especially this bright yellow color, sorry, unwieldy large canvas. I wonder how much of that yellow color we'll have. Then we have our character here in the middle. There's even some color blocking in the umbrella and even kind of her silhouette. So all that confetti is really going to be in the florals and in that background, like in the fields themselves, which again is not terribly surprising to me. Now let me go ahead and measure this. I'm kind of also taking a look, now that I'm not trying to do it through the camera, just to see if there are any symbols that look like they are, you know, overly saturated or difficult to read. At first glance, this is just printed extremely clearly. I'm not seeing symbols that are jumping out at me as difficult to read. However, it's certainly possible that I'm missing some in the sea of 192 colors. But like I said, Diamond Art Studio UK was pretty receptive when I mentioned to them it was just a couple of symbols that gave me a little bit of trouble on outside the sweet shop. So I would be pretty optimistic that there aren't issues with this one. Okay, we're at almost 105 centimeters. And then let's see, top to bottom. It's a lot. Now, if you are wondering, do I have tips? What's it like to work on a really large canvas? I have a video. It is a little bit older, but I think the tips are still relevant. Here, we're just a tick shy of 70 centimeters, so we're true to size here. With a variety of tips for how to work on a really large diamond painting. You'll find that linked below. And I also share some tips and suggestions in my I think in like my post review video for Outside the Sweet Shop, which again was another Helkoryo by Diamond Art Studio UK. Wasn't quite this big. I think that one was 60 by 80, so this is even larger. So you'll want to break this down into small sections to really help it feel more manageable. Now here's a look at this rainbow of colors here. And I am trying to remember, was Outside the Sweet Shop in resealable bags? I think it was. I don't remember off the top of my head, but these are definitely heat sealed bags. I'm like nervous to take these out of here because I'll never get them back in. Here. All right. Here's a little bit better look at that color spread. So what I will do is I'm not going to unravel this whole strand, but I do want to find there are some special drills in this kit that I want to be able to show you. So these are in these heat sealed bags, and these are square drills, of course. Now, if you're seeing static, this is normal. Diamond Art Studio UK had mentioned to me that they were kind of experimenting with different ways to try to minimize static. But when we're looking at working with resin drills, like that's the material these are made out of, which is absolutely my preference, especially with square drills. Static is just kind of a natural byproduct of that, you know, the materials, including the plastic bags that these are put in. So for me, and climate too, and where you live. So static is now a reality of life for me. And so I try things like cutting up a dryer sheet into small squares and using that to help dispel static, or breathing into the bags with the kind of warm breath that you would use to try to fog up a mirror, and that tends to help. But hopefully, since these are in heat seal bags, they'll be a little less static prone than the ones that are in resealable bags. So anyway, the number that's on here, this top number, coordinates with the number on the legend. So this is like number 10 on the legend. 166, this middle number is going to be the DMC color code. And most diamond paintings use the DMC color code system, including Diamond Art Studio UK. So that is where that's coming from. And then this is the unit number here at the bottom. That's that last set of numbers. So these are in DMC order. You can see it's like counting up 6, 7, 8, and so on and so forth. I think that maybe the special drills must be in that other pack. Yep, I see them. They're right there. Great. Okay. By the way, I did find that Diamond Art Studio UK's drills were really, really great to work with. I did not find myself, oh, there you go, there's the colors. I did not find myself running into quality issues, which was wonderful. These were really fantastic drills to work with. And yeah, when I'm working on a painting that is this big and is this big of an undertaking, like in terms of there's lots of convey, there's lots of colors, it's just going to take a long time to work on. I really appreciate when I'm not having to deal with trash drills or other issues. So that is a huge bonus. Now we do have here the special drills that are in this kit. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, there's 4 ABs, you guys. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the Northern Lights, and there's an iridescent coating painted on the top that if you look, it is just so sparkly. It is definitely really eye-catching compared to regular diamonds, and is definitely going to draw your eye to the areas that it has been charted. So we have 4 different ABs here. We have this light blue AB. There's just that one smaller bag of, and then we have 2 bags of this slightly darker blue AB, 995 AB. Then we have this little bag of this orange AB. Let me get a better look at it if I flip it upside down. Light orange AB there. That's DMC 742. And then 2 bags of 666 AB. So this is a really cherry red AB. Love that one. So I like that there are ABs in this one. I don't... Were there ABs in Outside the Sweet Shop? I think there were. I guess this is what happens when it's been a little while since you worked on a kit. I've forgotten some of the details. That kit was amazing, though. That was such a fun kit to work on. Let's see if we can find, without too much trouble, where exactly those various special drills are going to be. Okay, so first, that light orange AB, I see some sprinkled in over here. It's this patch of like yellows and oranges. And then there's some right here as well as over here. So yeah, this kind of patch of color that goes from yellow to orange. That's where I'm seeing that light orange AB. And then I see a little bit of it sprinkled in a couple of spots over here, as well as a good sprinkling of it in this patch of yellow and orange right here. And then if we hop up into the sky, yeah, there is some that's kind of in this, when we're transitioning from the yellow to the orange, there's some of that light orange AB kind of throughout that color. Just a little bit of extra sparkle. Same over here, I see it. And it does continue on down as you go over here, some of those areas. And then we had our 2 shades of blue AB. Let's see. Which one was the lighter shade again? It was the 996 is the lighter shade, so it's that symbol. Okay. So there's a little bit of the, I see a little bit of the darker blue AB down here, and some of the light and dark blue ABs sprinkled in this patch of blue. Really one of the biggest spots I'm seeing the darker blue AB is in her dress. It is just chunks of it in this particular color. It looks almost, yeah, it's that lightest blue you see through the camera lens. It's just chunks over here. It's this blue down here. It's these blues, this light blue. It looks light blue in camera, but that is the darker of the 2 blue ABs that we have. Then there is a little bit of the lighter blue AB sprinkled in some of these spots. While it looks like the symbol itself is a little bit darker in the camera, the color is going to be lighter once there's a drill down. So don't take the colors you're seeing on the canvas too literally. In the umbrella, it looks like this whole part of the umbrella is the darker blue AB. And there's a little bit of the lighter blue AB right here. So really this like focal point of the kit, having those ABs, I think is going to be really nice. I think I see, yeah, there's the darker blue AB. There's a patch of it over here in this top corner. And then let's check the blue areas over here. I see a little bit of both shades of blue ABs in these patches of blue and in this patch of blue. And this big patch of blue is the darker blue AB as well. And there's some of the lighter blue. yeah, there's a bunch of the lighter blue AB sprinkled in this area and some in here. And then this is all the darker blue AB, just color blocked of it. Last, we have our cherry red AB, which there was a good amount of that one. Well, let me see this symbol and make sure I can make it out really easily on the canvas. Yeah, okay. So that cherry red AB, remember we had 2 big bags of it, so there's going to be a lot of it in the canvas. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump you. It's in like this whole patch of red. Let me see. In camera, how's that look? It's like it almost looks orange in camera. It's the lighter of the red colors. There's just a lot of that red AB through here. There's sprinklings of it through these patches of red of these flowers over here too. And if we hop over here, this path up here, there's just lines of that cherry red AB through here. In this patch of flowers, there's a lot of the cherry red AB kind of in these patches. So like the other kind of colors we've seen with the ABs, it's just laced throughout. It's just gonna overall give the painting a little bit of extra sparkle. And then up here, is that the symbol? Okay, this is, oops, sorry to bump you again. This right here, this is the cherry red AB. Yeah? Yeah, okay. And it's through this section and going around here. So it's gonna be in the sky too. There's a line of it down here. That's the cherry red AB. A little bit of it in the sky up here and here. So yeah, just giving it some extra sparkle. I think my favorites of the AB placement I'm seeing have definitely got to be the blue ABs that are going to be in our character, like our subject here in the middle. I think that's a really, really nice spot to have those ABs. And then the red and light orange ones are just going to give a little bit extra glitz to the other areas of the canvas as well, without hopefully being too overpowering to those areas. But okay, this is so, so pretty. I'm trying to figure out if I have it in me to work on this here pretty soon. I am just looking at the like fields of flowers and going, okay, I gotta be ready for that if I'm gonna dive into that. Because stereotypically, I don't typically do a lot of landscapes, but when we're talking about Helkoryo and rainbows, like there's a lot that I will make exceptions for. And I really personally thoroughly enjoy the challenge of a max color kit, where we're not just looking at kind of a standard diamond painting that usually has like 40 to 60, 40 to 70 colors is more the norm. But and you're gonna see a difference in the rendering effect, I feel like. And different artwork lends itself to different numbers of colors, but just the whole process of working on a max color kit and kind of the way that it looks finished is going to be pretty different from a typical diamond painting. So it's good for you to know what you're getting into, but it's also something that I think you should really try at least once, because it's so much fun. It feels like it unlocks a different part of your brain, and it's so satisfying. Once you kind of get into the swing of working on a max color count kit, how to find the symbols you're looking for, how to like kind of read the painting, what size sections to make, all sorts of things. Once you get into the rhythm of it, it's so much fun. Maybe that's just me, because I do enjoy challenges. But that being said, if you would like to hear more tips from a kit that I did work on that was a max color count kit and a very, very similar kind of approach and style to this exact kit, I will have some helpful videos linked below. Please take a look. I think there's a lot of helpful information that will hopefully answer a lot of your questions and make a project like this feel a lot more accessible and a lot more fun to work on too. So a quick recap of all of the details. This is called Rainbow Fields. It's by Helkoryo. It's from Diamond Art Studio UK. It's 70 by 105 centimeters, so it is definitely one of the bigger, I don't know if it's the biggest, I didn't like go and cross-check, but at least one of the biggest Helkoryos that Diamond Art Studio UK has released. It does have those 192 colors, including 4 ABs. The price point on this one, they did tell me, was going to be 81 pounds 50 cent. I don't if I'm saying the currency right in British pounds. And then I did just pop that into a converter just now for my fellow US friends. That right now, as of the currency rate exchange, is about $105 US. In my opinion, that price point is really about what I would expect from for a kit that is this size and has this color count, even from like bigger diamond painting companies out there. I feel like this is really competitive in terms of pricing goes. A quick note for international friends, like non-UK residents like myself. So when you place an order from Diamond Art Studio UK, they do kind of I don't know if it's fully flat rate shipping or if it's flat rate up to a certain number of kits, but you pay the same amount in shipping if you were to buy one kit as you would if you were to buy like 3 kits. So I feel like if you see multiple kits that you like the look of, it can help kind of spread out the cost, like mitigate the cost of shipping if you're getting multiple, because your shipping per kit is decreasing with the more kits that you get. You can also go in on it with other, like if you have other like US friends or something that want kits from the shop and you kind of want to mitigate the shipping, you could do like more of a group order. Again, I don't know where the threshold is as far as if it's like flat rate shipping in perpetuity or if you get to a certain number of kits and then the shipping does increase, because I mean, this is a small shop and they're, I think, eating some cost when it comes to doing international shipping. But I did want to mention that. I feel like it does make it more cost effective if you decide to get more than one kit. I've been really happy, very, very happy with the quality of these Diamond Art Studio UK kits. I've completed a few and they're right up there in terms of overall quality and enjoyment to work on and the finished look of them. I'll have several videos linked below that have to do with kits I have worked on from the shop. So if you want to see some finished looks to see if this looks like something you would enjoy, hopefully that is helpful in helping you decide if you want to shop. So this set of new releases is going live on Monday, October 21st at 4 p.m. BST. So that's British Standard Time. And that is, I think I looked up, I think it's 8 a.m. I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific Time, which would be 11 a.m. Eastern. But I'm going to double check that. I'll have all the details, the confirmed times and more like US time zones in the description box below so that I can have that just right. But this is not the only kit that's releasing that day. There's several. I might even have another kit, possibly even from the same artist, to unbox with you and share a sneak peek of here in a few days, but don't tell them I told you that, okay? So stay tuned for that. If you love Helkoryo, you're going to love this release. So, all right, friends, let me know in the comments. Do you have any questions? What are your thoughts? Have you ever done a max color count kit or even worked on a Helkoryo kit before? They're really, really beautiful. And if you join, if you follow their Facebook page, I don't know if it's a Facebook group or just Facebook page, you can see some different completions that people have posted, which is really fun. And that also, I feel like, helps make a decision on if you want to be doing some shopping. Don't forget, I do have that 10% discount code that you can use. Again, I'm not getting a kickback from that right now. If that changes, I will be sure to mention as much in the description of this video. But for the foreseeable future, it's just a regular discount code that is just a benefit to you as my viewers. And I'm happy to get to share it with you. So I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my diamond painting videos, including future unboxings from this shop, among others. I'd love to have you here. Leave a thumbs up on this video on your way out if you did enjoy it, and thanks again for watching. I hope you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.